Alright guys, my name is Jacob Miller. Welcome back to the Jacob Show. Ladies and gentlemen, today, well actually yesterday, Nintendo has recently came out and of course revealed their new Nintendo Switch console. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the reveal of the Nintendo Switch Lite. Now of course there are some major differences with this console. So to show you the differences, I brought out my own Nintendo Switch console. So of course, let's go dive right in and see the differences between the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch Lite. So let's go ahead and start off right away. Actually, first of all, you have the slide hilt right here. You see that? Yeah, there are no Joy-Cons with this Switch. The Switch Lite actually merges the Joy-Con and the console itself together into one major console. As you can see right here, this is the D buttons, or the directional buttons here. They actually got rid of that entirely and of course replaced it with a D-pad. And for all of you D-pad fans that really want a D-pad version of the Switch Joy-Con, then I'm sorry to say, but there is no version of that. Nintendo has no plans of actually releasing that. It was stated in an article. I would say look it up if you do not believe me. So, also, big thing about this is that there is no HDMI rumble with the Nintendo Switch Lite. It's actually much smaller, and it's actually cheaper. $200 cheaper. Now, to actually compare the price of $200 and a regular Switch, this Switch right here, this gray Joy-Con Switch, with, of course, no game exclusives, and pretty much no color variation, costs, of course, and repeat after me, $300. Yeah, $300. Ooh, that's actually a lot of money for just a Switch. And you wanna know what? I mean, compared to the Switch Lite, it's actually $100 cheaper. So for you parents out there, oh buddy, you're going to be very stoked about that. There's also some other major differences, actually. And that is, of course, the battery life is actually, I want to say, an hour less than the Prime Switch console, as you can see. And this entire Switch is focused around portability. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like porting your Switch, you may want to get the Nintendo Switch Lite. But Jacob, I hear you saying, what are the color variants? Well, I'm actually glad to show you. Well, not necessarily show you. Actually, never mind. I'm actually glad to actually tell you about that. First of all, we have the yellow, the yellow variant for the Switch Lite, gray, turquoise, and that's it. Only 3 colors. Now, of course, for all you other people who like green, as in like my favorite color, red and blue, we're just gonna have to wait to see if, of course, Nintendo is going to release other color variants of this Switch Lite. What else could there be? Oh, and there is a very awesome another color variant for the Switch Lite, focused around the latest Pokemon game, Pokemon Sword and Shield. As you can see, if I can actually show you a visual right here, this side of the Switch is actually a maroonish pink. This side of the Switch, or the Nintendo Switch Lite, is blue, with the back showing the designs for the 2 legendaries for Pokemon Sword and Shield, with also a white a prime white console color. So pretty much what it is that's pretty much the buttons and the I want to say the directional Joy-Con is of course colored, while the rest of the Switch is white, just a pearl white, and it actually looks very, very beautiful. Looks very, very amazing. I might get it. I don't know if I really will get the Switch Lite until there's a green variant. Then I won't be getting the Switch Lite. I may get it just for the gray variant or the Pokemon variant, but other than that, I don't think I'm going to get the Switch Lite. But of course, enough about that. Let's go ahead and move on. What else does the Switch Lite teach us? Well, it actually confirms my suspicions about the Switch. For those of you who don't know, I actually had a very, very big suspicion that the Nintendo Switch would turn into a portable console. And now that the Nintendo Switch Lite has been shown off, pretty much my entire suspicions have been confirmed, okay? The Nintendo Switch is turning into a portable console, or at least that's what it looks like. It's kind of like evolving into a portable console. So what does this mean, Jacob? What do you mean? Well, maybe, and I say maybe, we could see, okay, and of course, hear me on this. We could see the NVRS theory actually being true. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what the NVRS theory is, I suggest you click on the eye icon on your upper right portion of the screen, and of course, clicking on that eye icon, you will see my video talking about that theory that, of course, I've made myself. The Nintendo Virtual Reality System theory basically hinges on the fact that Nintendo is planning to release a virtual reality system later on. This is actually supported by not only Nintendo Switch games like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Mario Odyssey, and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, having a update for a virtual reality. But of course, Nintendo Labo pretty much confirms my suspicion. Pretty much, somewhat confirms my suspicions. For they have actually released a virtual reality kit, and that's when this whole entire Nintendo virtual reality system theory started, and so forth. It's actually being it's becoming stronger, because now that Nintendo's open to the fact of turning the Switch turning the Switch primarily into a portable console, if that is a possibility, then we could see, and I repeat, we could see the Nintendo virtual reality system later on in the future. I wouldn't say next year. I wouldn't say the next 2 years. I would say somewhere around the next 3 to 4 years, we could be seeing a Nintendo virtual reality system. And ladies and gentlemen, I might just actually make an entire update video on that theory, talking about some more evidence that's recently came up and that I've recently discovered while, of course, doing some research. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for me for today. If you did like this video, make sure you use the follow, smash on that like button, and of course, leave a comment down below telling me your thoughts on this Nintendo Switch Lite. Are you going to buy it, or are you going to pass up, or are you just going to wait for another color variant? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the Jacob Show, or you're a Nintendo fan like me, subscribe to the Jacob Show. We will be posting content a lot. Originally I was going to make a video about Spider-Man, but now that the Nintendo Switch Lite is out, I might just post a update video on the NVRS theory. In fact, I really want to actually redo that theory altogether, since that entire video was kind of sloppy, it was kind of messed up. So I'm going to redo that video altogether. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, tap that bell icon to be notified of new videos, and I'll see you all next time on the Jacob Show. Bye-bye.